Hello everyone and welcome back to this week's video. If you're new here, I'm Serenity and I'm so happy to have you here. This week I'm taking you guys along some slow days in my life, and being a homebody, I love these days so much. I don't really have anything planned this week. I'm kind of just really taking you guys along for all the things that we do, but I do have two things that I really want to start and finish. I got a needle felting little project a couple months ago and I really want to start that. I've seen a couple of videos about needle felting and I just thought it would be something fun to get into, like a new hobby. The second thing is I started just a little bit of my book, Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table, and so far I am obsessed with it. I love it. It's so good and I want to get more into that. I also wanted to mention that we hit 100 subscribers, which is so mind-blowing. I think that is just so crazy to think about, and even though it's something so small, it's such a huge milestone for me, and I'm so thankful for everyone for watching my videos. I wanted to start documenting our life because of our traveling, and this is something that Ben and I are always going to look back on and see how far we've traveled and all the things that we did. So I'm so happy to be sharing this journey with you guys. Sorry for the intro being a little long, but I'm gonna get ready and we're going to head out to the gym. Ben and I just got done filming an outfit video, and if you guys want to check that out, it's on my Instagram at Serenity Callaway. But right now we are going to make a salad for us to eat. But I did make cookies yesterday. These are brown butter chocolate chip cookies, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of it because they just look so good. I didn't wait long enough for the butter to cool down before I mixed all the ingredients together, so the chocolate has definitely melted, but it's still very good. I'm gonna have a little bit of this before we have the salad.
Cooking tip: always season your salt with one hand so that you know exactly how much to put in.
We just made a coffee. We're gonna go to the grocery store to get a couple of breakfast things. And then we also are gonna go to the post office to pick up a package. But other than that, I think when we come home, I'm just going to read my book and we'll probably maybe watch something. We're back from the store. I'm gonna give you guys a little breakfast haul. Old-fashioned oats, eggs, hash brown patties. Lastly, we got the maple syrup breakfast sausage. It is a couple hours later. It's already 1. We've kind of just been sitting on the couch, like having an actual relaxed day. But we finished lunch and now we're gonna play some Yahtzee. We have been trying to go to the gym, but every time that we go, there's people there, and it's such a small gym that, you know, there can't really be more than 1 or 2 people in there. And so we're still waiting to do that. While we wait, we're gonna play Yahtzee and probably read a little bit more of my book. wanted to show you guys the needle felting that I finished. It looks somewhat similar to what it's supposed to look like, but honestly, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but it was super fun.
She's gambling.
We're going to do a mask tonight. I'm using the one that I got from the giveaway. This is the Pore Purifier Clarifying Mask, the Bio Clarity, and I've used this before and I really liked it, so I'm just going to do it again. While we wait for this mask to dry, we are going to gua sha Ben's face. Having a little spa night tonight. That's my client on the bed. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to just sit down and talk to you guys this morning about my book. It's the Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table, and I've been reading it for the past couple days now, and I think it's such a refresher for me in my faith and just the things that I've been battling with. And I wanted to share some of the takeaways that I've taken from the chapters that I've read. This book is all about not letting the enemy have a foothold in your life. And the first takeaway I want to talk about is the table God prepares for you is about God's salvation, peace, and presence. And I just thought that was so powerful because in different times in your life, you're going to face so many different challenges and difficulties. And I feel like sometimes you might just get lost in the world and you don't realize that you've kind of strayed away from God. This statement is a reminder that even though the world is so chaotic and life can have its ups and downs, that God is always sitting at the table waiting for you. And at the table, you get your nourishment that you need. You know, you get to rest in peace. And I just thought that was so powerful because, like I said, the world is so crazy. It's so fast-paced all the time that we forget to just rest in God's presence. The second one goes with the first one. It is God prepares a table before us in the presence of our enemies. And I just thought that was so powerful because it's something that I struggle with. I worry a lot about everything and I pray about it all the time. But, you know, I feel like with the world, like I was saying before, there's so much chaos, there's so much evil in this world that we cannot let just like the smallest bit of evil slip into our table because that it'll affect everything that God has for us. We have to remind ourselves that this table is for us and God, and the devil does not have the right to sit at our table. Although the enemies will surround your table, do not let the enemy sit at your table. The third takeaway is an even though I will faith, and this is the type of faith that I am still trying to work towards. An example that he gives is the table. Like I said, how God prepares the table for us in the presence of our enemies, and it's about salvation, peace, and God's presence. And although the world is so crazy and there's so much evil around us, you allowing yourself to sit at the table with God, even when life is hard, even if you're going through the most difficult season of your life, that is a picture of an even though I will faith. Last one is, even though I'm surrounded by my enemies, God has prepared a table for me and I will sit down with him. This reminder of making time to actually sit down with God and talk to God while God feeds you, like that is just the most perfect way to receive your nourishment and your daily bread. And that is something that I struggle with sometimes, and just having that time at the table with God is just something that I've come to really just appreciate. And I just wanted to give these little takeaways to you guys in case anyone was thinking about reading this book, or anyone that just needed to hear these words today. Hopefully these takeaways make sense to you. I know that I'm not a really good explainer at saying what I'm trying to say, but I made myself a matcha this morning and it is so delicious. It is the Ipito, I think that's how you say it. It's just so perfect, I love it. I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed spending the last couple days with me. I really enjoy these slow days in my life because I'm such a homebody. If you guys like these type of videos, definitely subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate you guys staying around. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next vlog.